Okay,
Are you serious?
and our host has actually left the game, so Zach's going to be commentating without actually seeing the game. That's going to be fairly interesting. We
Ha-
I
have
love
Hang on,
you,
Zachy.
Zaki. I miss you.
we have a game between Louis and Andy. Louis for the first time not spawning as Zerg, spawning as Protoss, which is if he did have a race, you'd probably say it was Protoss. And Andy spawning once again as Protoss. So it's going to be a civil war on Blistering Sands, which is the only map we're playing. So it's pretty easy to tell you. Now Louis coming out here with the very early probe. I am hoping like crazy that that's going to turn into a cannon push. What about you guys?
I would like to see
yeah.
a game, so no.
Oh, I'd love to see some true animal cheese. He tried it in the third game against Nick. Maybe he's just trying it in the third game against Andy as well.
Way too
You
early.
would also like to point out that at the start, Andy didn't rally his workers, which, for anyone playing Gotcha, that was a mistake. Suck it, Andy.
I have returned with delicious pie.
Oh,
Tell me
more about this pie, Tim.
jeez.
Miss Chrono.
Oh my
Andy
god.
Miss
look at the
Chrono his
gate.
Nexus.
Andy went for 11 gate, as Bowden has just pointed out. So did Louis.
Sweet.
Both exactly the same so far.
Louis
Louis,
Gates.
Louis with the proxy pylon.
He's going for it. I
like that
don't
placement.
think Andy has any idea.
I don't know. I mean, has he been building his pylons there in the last few games? I don't
No,
think he
actually,
has.
Andy-
I don't think he will. He tends to build his first pylon here and his next pylon near the choke. I don't think he's going to see that until at least 5-6 minutes in, maybe later.
So
And there
I
might be
think we
lots
can-
of cannons by then.
I think we can see. No, I think we can
He doesn't
see.
have a
I
forge.
think
yet.
I
he's
think
just
yeah.
going for the warp. Maybe he's going to warp his first zealot in there. Oh wait, that's not a thing.
I mean,
Should be.
cannon push is too easy to see
Yeah.
because they can see that you've got the forge.
Yeah, from
and you
this
don't have
position,
to-
it's especially very hard. Andy is supply blocked again. Ooh.
Yay, he belongs in here.
Yeah, also you can't cannon push from there because you've got no visibility, and the probe's going to stay alive. Whereas this, warping a few zealots.
What's the unit? Because these guys are going identical almost. Okay, so Andy ahead on probe count, but only
That's 'cause
just.
it's the greatest build in the world. I do it, so you know it must be.
And he's going to see it. He's going to see the proxy pylon.
Yeah, he normally checks the
Now.
gate.
Oh,
And he
really?
goes, "What the hell is that?"
No, I don't know if he saw it then.
Is the zealot coming? Well, he's built right next to it, so one would hope he's seen it. He's clicked on
He
it.
might not have.
Yeah, he sees it.
He's clicked on it. But he's not bringing his. He's bringing his zealot across now
There
to
he
deal with
is.
it. A bit of smack talk there. That's good to see.
Excuse me, guys. I'd like to break in to say. Oh, look at this battle! This
No.
battle raging! If I could ping, I would be pinging right there.
The pylon is totally going to win.
Oh god, somebody please.
I
Was
wagered 2 cents on the pylon.
Oh, that was cool.
I'm so confident.
Zealots coming down
Yep.
from Louis.
And Andy has three
Islands
zealots
on
as well. I think,
fire.
but just the onesie. He's got a
Louis-
sentry, which isn't going to do a lot of good because he can keep his zealots away from his zealots, and then that will be all.
Unless he just force fields down the bottom there.
Yeah, force fields down the bottom, then the sentry can shoot at them. Oh, it's going to be sick.
And,
And
force field. Force.
Yes,
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh,
Even better.
Oh, and he's even microing.
Even
the-
microing
microwaving
the zealots.
Oh my god, that was delicious.
But I mean, look, those
Still
zealots.
might lose
will get
this.
hurt.
Oh,
No, you won't lose it.
Nah, the sentry for the win.
that sentry is a baller.
The army's pretty
Is Louis
close.
attacking with 2 more zealots? Because I don't think this is going to work. I don't think
That's
that's,
all
a
he's
thing.
got.
Nah.
Has he rallied them somewhere crazy, or is he just an upper?
He's an upper. That's our Louis.
He doesn't rally
Now
them.
he's just going to force
He's
field
doing
and
this on
shoot at
purpose.
him.
Either that or he's getting the
Oh, I think
tower.
he's going up
He's
to
going
the
to tower.
tower.
That makes more sense. Oh,
Yes.
Yay, Lewis doesn't descend into psychopathy
Wow.
just yet.
And Andy sees it straight away and takes his probe away. That's... Man, I love watching Andy play.
I mean, yeah,
Man.
it's not when he just walked up there. He saw it from the edges of the.
My next
Yeah,
game's
center.
against Andy. I am Terrifying.
Hey, Andy got DTs.
Well, you guys can all laugh at me when I play Tim. All right, that'll be
Okay,
that'll make me
I'm not sure these DTs are going to be effective if he gets a observer out first, as he should.
Oh, DT action. Where?
Has he got a
Where?
robo?
Who's got
Oh,
it?
he's got a robo.
DT Dark Shrine going up, but Louis just completed his robo, so you know,
But he hasn't actually
build an
built
observer.
anything out for it yet.
build an observer, build it now. No, he's got plenty of time,
And there
Yep.
it is.
and the
Ages.
observer's
But
coming
he's-
out.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, and he's going for a warp.
Now, keep in mind that
Oh, he didn't have
Andy
pass.
doesn't have a robo and he doesn't have a forge, which means he has no detection. So even if he flies this observer over, he's not going to lose it.
That is true.
Andy actually oversaturated his main now, but that's still fantastic
That's-
play.
Yeah, I
It's,
see.
I mean, it's,
the Warpers-
it's
the Warpers
absolutely the
coming
right
too.
thing to do. Because
Oh,
you
yeah,
Yeah,
'cause when you-
transfer and all as well.
When you transfer them, you,
Oh,
what I
that
was
poor
pointing out
probe.
is that Louis only has 24 probes as opposed to Andy's 32.
I don't think Louis can support. Maybe.
And that, more probes? Of course he can.
Oh,
support more
sweet.
probes.
He's gonna drop.
Yeah, that's what he's doing in that warp prism,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
which Alex told you about like ages ago, man.
Yeah, I'm not reading.
It wasn't
his
me, it
shit.
was Tim. No, it wasn't me. I didn't.
It was you. Sorry.
Maybe you just thought
No,
it.
So where's
Because
that
there was-
observer?
It's just
Observers-
cresting Andy's base.
He's seen the troop
Ah.
build up. He's seen the probe going out. He's also seen that
Uh,
Andy doesn't have warp gate technology. Although
Oh, he's not dropping. He's just
He does
sending it
have
out.
He just
By the way, how did you just ping the map? Because it's grayed out for me.
Does Louis just have one observer and it's in Andy's
I'll
base?
click.
Because if he does, he might regret that very soon.
Yep. But observer coming out now, he's going to lose it.
You know, and that was the
And
only
he's just
observer he
lost his
has,
observer.
and Andy is he's not going for the actual DTs yet. Oh, he can't afford the gas.
Louis seen the
hell?
DT shrine at least though. So
There's nothing in the boat. There's nothing in the prism unless
No,
he's
but
just gonna
he
does
walk.
have another
He's going to
observer
warp him
coming
in.
out.
But what he
Yeah,
did
but
do
that's-
was bring.
But keep
bring
in
some with
mind, I mean, he does have stalkers. He does have his own observers. If he can
But he's-
if he can kill Louis'
it.
observer,
This is
he'll
going
be
to do
defenseless.
nothing.
Nope.
I was gonna say he's only got 3
Yep.
gates.
This is going to waste 3 stalkers. Oh, 1 stalker.
No,
How
he
did that?
cancelled it halfway through.
He's going to load up if he's smart.
Oh,
No, load it up and run away.
Oh, that is a waste of a
Start
stalker.
working.
Alex tried to help
No,
him.
he's just pushed them to his expansion.
What's Cindy research? He's chronoing something. It is Blink.
Yep, I like this a lot. If he gets some DTs out to support, what he can do is keep his observer with his army. If he spot and keep some DTs out there, if he spots the observer, blink forward and just one-shot it before they get a chance to kill the DTs.
No, I don't think. And Louis building an immortal. I don't think that's the right way to go. Andy just
As we,
has too many zealots.
I mean, as we saw when I played
he have
against
badge?
Bowden, even when you see DTs, they can still kill you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Although Bowden didn't actually know that did.
But it's getting
but it-
charged now.
but it's crucial right now because I mean he's turning his RoboFac. He's spitting out immortals, more and more immortals. He's only going to have one observer.
Yeah, that's true.
So, you know, I mean, if he loses that observer, he's in deep
No.
shit because he's got no forge.
And he's
Actually, he
not got-
does have a forge now. So,
It's a bit crazy that Louis hasn't expanded.
I would be putting up one cannon for
Jesus
detection.
Christ, I gotta wash up. Why am I watching?
you can't help it.
Hey, Robo.
Louis going for the back door. Andy.
And he put
hasn't
down a
seen
pylon
it.
as well.
Yes.
And he's seen it.
Yes.
Come on, get that immortal. Focus down the stalkers. Focus down the stalkers. He's not.
And he's going to lose his DTs. I mean, oh, is he? Or is he? Can he see it? Yes, he can.
Yeah,
So,
he can. It's
let's-
taking
He's
damage.
really got to use. Louis is not using this immortal to focus down the stalkers. I'm trying to help him with it, but he's not doing it. If he had done that, he would have won the battle easily.
Has Andy got no upgrades? Neither does Louis.
and Andy has Blink now.
And he has a massive macro advantage, 45 over 26. That's
It's got a
just-
massive economic advantage.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
45 over 26, that's huge. I mean, the game
Massive.
may as well be over now.
4 DTs into a dropship for Andy, and we can see a DT drop coming down.
See,
There
what I
is
would really like
no-
to see, to make this DT drop more effective, is to bring an observer out with that warp prism, and when he gets there, drop the DTs in hopefully an unseen part of his base, and immediately warp in a bunch of stalkers and keep that observer there. And as soon as the
cannon's going
other
down.
observer inevitably moves up, blink those stalkers in there, kill the observer, and win the game. I mean, he has the money to do this kind of thing right
Yeah.
now. But it's not going to matter because he is just raping that mineral line. And one of his observers nowhere near, I imagine. Oh, it's at the choke. Just not fast enough.
Yep. So now Louis with 11 probes
And a
located,
great-
Andy's 45.
Oh,
and Andy
great
gets out of there with
recovery.
the DTs.
Yep. That's what we
That's
want to see.
amazing. Louis not sending these probes back to work yet. He's just chronoing out more.
But if you saw what I mean there, I mean, if you combined that with an observer and some stalkers to bring down an observer,
Yep.
that would be it. That would be GG, and it would cost him more if just a few stalkers.
Third expansion.
And
Louis
found
one
gateways
basing.
everywhere. I think Bowden's right, possibly more for his income. He's not really using the robo facility though, so he can support 4 gateways on each base. So he's really only going 1 over. He's also getting a third.
Yeah, I mean the econ advantage right now is just truly massive.
Plus, he's got a slush fund as well.
Yeah. You'd be surprised when you're using warp codes though. You'd be surprised how fast that goes.
But yeah, I know.
And I
What
think
more
this is
units
going to
do
be GG right here and now.
I'm interested in that Andy didn't go for upgrades either. I mean, in a civil war, that's the one thing I definitely go for is upgrades. Because when you're both building similar units, like most people go for gateway units. When you're both building gateway units, you really want to have that any advantage. you
Yes
can.
and no. I mean, he spent that gas on the DTs, and I think that paid off for him.
But when you have, I mean, DTs do extra damage against armor, so when it's really 2 damage per shot against another stalker. You know, when all it costs you is 100 gas.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying the upgrades aren't worth it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying at that point in the game, he felt that DTs was the right option, and I had to agree it was because he just didn't have enough observers out. He was going heavy immortals, which means
Okay.
his Robo Bay wasn't doing much else.
But seriously though, that battle that they had just outside Andy's back, I can't believe Louis lost that.
Yeah.
He actually had a better army.
He actually had a much higher. I mean, you can see the spike there. He had a
Yeah,
higher
that's what I was
arming
looking at, 'cause
value, yeah. And
I was looking at the battle and I'm like, well, Louis is going to win this.
and it's because he's immortal. Went for the zealots. The immortal goes for the closest enemy unit, and unless you micro it properly, you need to just chain it onto those stalkers.
Yep.
Hey, Andy, well played.
Well played, Andy.
Thanks.
And Lewis. Lewis did his
Yeah.
best.
Yeah. All right.
Good games, 2-1. Close.
They were
Yeah.
very good games. Very more even than I was expecting. But I mean, really well done, Louis. Well done,
Damn good, yeah.
Everything you were expecting.
Well played,
Fuck you,
Andy.
Tom. Go to bed.
Louis,
Hello.
you can take away from this that you did actually beat a diamond player,
Yeah, I did.
and that's what I'm going to leave you with.